Hey, so today we're going to be talking about using everything we've learned so far in the intro tutorials to create a very simple, basic spaceship. So we'll start with the cube, maybe scale it up a little bit. And we're going to take this face right here and just kind of elongate it and take this edge, maybe just kind of shrink it down. That's going to be kind of the nose of our spaceship. Next, we're going to take this face right here and we're going to do a Control E to extrude it. This is going to be kind of the whole of our spaceship. We'll now select these two faces with Shift, do a Control E to do an extrusion, and dragging it out by this blue one. Oops. We're going to create something like this. Let's do that twice. Control E again. Okay. Let's do another extrusion. Control E. And this time we're going to use this green one to create something like this. Put that in the middle. Kind of rounded. Do an extrusion again. Push that back like this. Okay, next let's create some engines on here. So we'll do extrusion on here, pull these guys back. Extrusion again, and this time we're going to scale them down. Oops. Which is, where's the scale button? I guess I'll just scale them twice. Oh, it's that one. This little top thing. Okay, and then we'll extrude them again. Let's pull these suckers in. And let's see what this looks like in high poly mode. If we hit 3, we get this. It's kind of cool. I've decided I'm going to make this whole back area not quite extend quite so far out. So let me just grab these vertices by going into vertex mode, and I'll hold down Shift to make sure I get all of them. Let's just move that in a little bit. And maybe here, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here, but let's just say something like this. And then let's take these two edges, push them down, maybe push them. No, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay, and then maybe I'll take this face right here and just push it up a little bit more of a body. Cool. And maybe this edge, let's pull that out. It's kind of cool. And maybe push this one forward a little bit. Yeah. Okay. You can, of course, do whatever you want to yours. Maybe I'll push them forward a little. Maybe I'll take these faces right here on both sides and just shrink them down a little. It's a little bit more pointy. And then maybe I'll even put a couple engines here. So I'll do extrusion here. Grab it by this blue one. Oh, goodness. Where is that blue one? I don't know. It keeps disappearing. Well, I'll just do them one at a time. Extrude it again. And for this one, it's kind of going down the direction. It's kind of at a weird angle. So I'm actually just going to hit W now and go back to the move tool and just pull this out. Let's see what that ends up looking like. Oof. I think I made that a little, I'm going to Z back now, back in time. It's always okay to do that. And I'm just going to make this, let me just try this extrusion again. Okay. Extrude it. Let's just go a little bit more small with that. So we keep that roundness. Then I'll do another extrusion, hit W to go into move mode. End up like this. That's better. Okay, maybe a little higher up here. No, that's too much. Cool. That's a pretty good looking little spaceship. It's not terrible. Now there are some things that I would do using edge loops and beveling edges and stuff, but for the sake of this project, let's not do that. Oh, you know what? One other thing we could do. Let's go into vertex mode, select these, hold down shift, select these. Let's push those down. And maybe even let's push them out a little bit more and back. Now I kind of feel like they're too thin. Yeah, they are. I went too far. Yeah, let's keep them like that. Okay. There is our little spaceship. So let's go into object mode, and we are going to go to high poly now by clicking on this, and you can click on it twice if you'd like. So now let's take a look at our UV map and see how this is being, how the texture is going to apply to this. If I go into my UV editor under UV, and then I click on this little checker box right now, you can see that, oof, this is not going to look good when we start to apply texture to it. There's all sorts of problems. So easy solution here is the UV automatic is going to just flatten this out. And you can see we want checkers. We want them to look like squares, and it looks like this. And that is actually going to be really easy for us to texture and to at least just apply an Unreal texture to it. So I'll just go ahead and keep it like that. So I am done with this, and I'm going to now just get into object mode. Oh, and make sure you hit 1 to, 1 should look like this. It's still got some kind of pointy edges. If I want to do it one more time, probably could get away with that. We're looking at our poly count under display, heads up display. You can check your poly count here. And I can see that my tries right now are 11,520. That's fine. That's not too high. You want to keep it probably under like 20,000. But that does look a little smoother. So I'm going to go with it. And I'm going to export this. And we want to choose an FBX file. So in order to have your FBX, you may need to go into, well, mine just froze, and I'm not going to do this video again. So we'll make a second video to show you how to export it.